guys. Ooh, look at that. Look at how this texture of this resource. I think it's copper. Look how it's changed. It's got a much different texture to it. You can see there's a lot more variety in the ground. Look at all the different colours and textures there. It's on fully maxed out this. I've added some colour to my video just to show you, just to highlight it a little bit more. You know, this game, I've been covering it now since it came out. Well, I bought it a few, maybe about a month after it came out, and it's just one of them things I can see a lot of potential with it. I've really upgraded my character, that's why he can move really fast, even though his suit temperature's pretty high at the moment. But let's have a look at this worm. Let's see how this has changed. See if I can look at it closely enough before it gobbles me up. Let's get out of the way. Now you may notice I'm using a sniper rifle, and no, I'm not a cheater at this game. You might think, well yeah, you are cheating, but this is single player, and I only do this kind of thing as single player because I want to see what the game's got to offer. I mean, I had a pistol and it was neither use nor ornament, so I just changed the text file to sniper rifle. You know, I'm not going to talk about exactly how to do that because, you know, I just did it for my own self, just to see what the sniper rifle was like. Even though it's an early version, it's probably going to be better when it's actually officially, you know, available in the game. But I've been supporting this game on my channel, and I've realised a lot of people are not interested in this. They watch my channel. I do a lot of game face videos for UFC 2, you know, the video game for PS4 and Xbox One. I do a lot of that kind of thing. But I do, you know, I do a lot of it because I like to see how the characters turn out, and a lot of people like to see the creations and the different videos I do. And I thank you for the support on those videos, but I don't get much in the way of support for this kind of content. But I'm going to keep featuring it because I love it. You know, I mean, this world of Proteus 2, in my opinion, it needs a hell of a lot more going for it. I mean, look at all these fancy rocks in the sky. They're borrowing that from Avatar. It doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as classic, you know. In Avatar, there were floating rocks that were, you know, full of vegetation and detail. But these are just hanging about, and you can't do nothing with them. They just might as well not be there, in my opinion. But these weather effects, they happen too often for my liking. Oh shit! It's two crab monsters, probably a whole family of the buggers. Have to deal with them. Now this sniper rifle's, you know, slow firing, and you get about 5 or 6 bullets in bullets in the magazine, and it's look at this. As you can see, I've changed to my heavy assault rifle there, just to deal with these critters. Look at this sly ass from behind. Here's the daddy. I just have to kill this turd. There we go, don't fuck with me. Don't mess with me. Now this heavy assault rifle, the assault rifle and the sniper rifle, I'm looking forward to, you know, God, let's teabag the bastard. I'm looking forward to other weapons and other vehicles and a lot more detail and structures and things you can do on this game, you know, because right now, once you've, you know, made a few vehicles, you've made your base and everything, you're stuck with not really having much to do. You know, you can play online and you're doing the exact same thing, and it looks great in the trailers where they show several players fighting against an onslaught of crab monsters in their base, you know, and things like that. It looks really good, but it's only early access, this game, you know, and it's getting better all the time. I see so much potential for this game, and I love my graphics. As you might know if you've watched my gaming videos before, I absolutely love computer graphics. That's why I bought a gaming PC. Now my gaming PC isn't the best, but it was actually reviewed by Jack Frags. That's why I bought it. It's called the Gladiator Hailstorm, and a rear PC were based near me in the northwest of England, and did you know, I think I'm still paying for this bastard. It's I got it on finance, you know. I didn't have the cash at the time. It was about 800 quid's worth. But these days you pay more than that for a graphics card on its own. you know. But this, it still, you know, plays quite well. But it's one of them, the more I think they'll add to this game, the more it'll tax your computer, you know what I mean? So I just hope that's not the case and they keep it well optimized and it plays like this is playing right now. I will say that this open beta, it's not, it doesn't run as good as the previous 1096 version, but it looks better. As you can see, there's a lot more detail. Certain resources have a different look to them when you get up close, like the copper earlier on, right at the beginning of the video. Let's get back to base here. This whole look of where I'm running here looks different to me from how it has looked, you know. But there we go. What are these guys? The Colossus. Now I find you get close to these buggers, they start spitting shit at you. So, oh, shoot me in the ass. So I always see what I mean with that. But I think it's harmless goo that they spit at you. I think in this moment in time, when they spit all that at you, it doesn't harm you. I shouldn't be firing, you know, my weapon at these guys because they just mind their own business, you know. But they are adding new creatures to this game, and they've just got to add the relevant sound effects to the different vehicles as well, because that's a bit stupid. I mean, the mech, you get in the mech, the OAMU, it doesn't make a sound. You know, it needs to make a proper robotic, you know, sound when you get in the thing, you know, when it starts up and then it starts to move. It really needs to be, you know, improved. And its mobility, the mobility of that thing needs to really improve as well. The best thing I use is the hover bike. It's the fastest thing, so it's really manoeuvrable. But the most manoeuvrable vehicle you can drive is the Mecha Crab, because you can climb mountains, you know. Whereas other things just tend to struggle. And don't even go there with the heavy class OAMU because it's right now in its current state, it's not that manoeuvrable. The Gav is great, but I wish they'd sort the sounds out on that, you know. But anyway, this is Osiris New Dawn. Check it out on Steam right now, and I'll see you in the next video.